All right, actually, we started it off already. We already did this intro, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna coin this. This is a new series. I'm making my own series for myself. Road to a 500 bench. Creatine monohydrate going through these veins. One of the OG Power Build gym members, you're getting ready to compete. That's
right. Actually using
that 5-star review. Find a gym, something like a Power Build. You better be a fucking handyman if you want to open your own gym. Sing along, motherfucker. Shit's flying. You motherfuckers just follow along with me. I'm gonna get you strong as fuck. If we post a video that says road to a 500 bench, and my bitch ass doesn't bench 500, that's gonna be embarrassing. That's gonna be embarrassing.
You gotta let the fans down.
Exactly, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm gonna be realistic though. So if you guys don't know, my prior best bench, 485, that was literally over a year ago. You know, and it moved pretty well. Maybe I'll send you the video, you could fucking throw it in there just so they know I'm not talking shit. Once you get above that 450 mark, chipping away up to 500, it's gonna take a while. So honestly, I mean, it's already March. Like, I'm just gonna say, by the end of the year. This will be a long series. We're gonna fucking slow play this.
Like 100 episodes.
100 episode series, but we're gonna have fucking seasons to this. But no, I think by the end of the year, it's a realistic goal. 500 bench, raw, still natty, nothing but fucking creatine monohydrate going through these veins. So actually, I just weighed in earlier today because I was wondering, actually just coming off being sick as well, fucking run down for like a week. So I was thinking my body weight was gonna be really light because I haven't had any appetite, been only eating like, honestly, 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day. Like yesterday was 1 meal. So I'm like, I'm gonna be light as shit. 242. I gotta get my shit together. That's gonna be crucial. That's gonna be something we'll have to document as well. You know, next level strength numbers, your nutrition is gonna have to be on point. So I know for myself, like that's gonna be something I'm gonna be taking a lot more serious going forward, getting in at least 3 to 4 meals a day, keeping the protein intake where it needs to be. That's the shit that really matters. Like this shit you're gonna see, this is the easy part, this is the fun part. It's all the other stuff that's difficult. The nutrition, the recovery, stress management, fatigue management, all that. What's going on, guys? We're here with Brian Caracato's. This is one of the OG Power Build gym members, literally a living legend in Roxborough. He's literally known in the streets of Philly as the, what do they call you?
Can't be said on camera. It's that bad.
Can't be said on camera,
yeah, we don't want the
ops finding out that he's actually here.
Yeah.
So
I was just over here telling Colin how great the Power Build app is.
That's right.
And actually using
that 5-star review.
5-star review that I left.
There you go.
So
what's your favorite feature on there?
Favorite feature?
Yeah.
The fact that I don't have to do math in my head.
There you go.
Plate math. Just type in some numbers.
This is the key, guys. You gotta have certain shoe wear for every lift if you wanna be a power lifter. Can't just be wearing the same shoes all the time. Not gonna lie, I usually just use the same shoes. I'm gonna start taking it serious. So we're putting the Nike takedowns on for bench. And I know you guys are gonna be like, wow, where'd you get those shoes? Because everyone always wants to know. And then you're also gonna be like, oh cool, your shoes have a tongue on the end of them. Fuck you. I like them, I'm never letting them go. These are discontinued, you can't get them. But if you could, you would have to go on East Bay. And I think East Bay just went out of business too, which is a fucking shame. If you guys don't know what East Bay is, you're probably like 13 years old, so figure it out. Honestly, guys, at this point, I might just bench 500 tonight and we could fucking cut this series down in 1 episode. Shit's flying. Good old gangster raps. Coming for Tank. Tank thinks he's cool because he benches 500 for 2. Well, I'm gonna do it for 1. So the goal would be at least 424, hopefully. I think I hit 419 in one night. I think I like fucking sketchy self handoff. My best set's really like last week's 407 double. Hoping to just kind of keep knocking it up, maybe 2.5 kilos a week. That's kind of the plan moving forward. You know, no crazy jumps right now, just slow play it, get the body back to, you know, more prime condition. Because obviously, like I've been training, but it's been like very low intensity, accessory work for the majority of it. I feel good though, I feel fresh as fuck. So sometimes that time off is a good thing. Always get this question, you know, usually it's from clients. They want to know like progressions or jumps if you're working up to a top single, right? So it can vary. Some people They are a little bit, you know, they're like cold starters, you could say, where it's like they need more warm-ups to get up to a top set. Personally, for me, once I get going, because I'll do some other warm-up exercises before I even get under a bar. So I'm doing like, I'll do some curls, I'll do some shoulder press, I'll do some external rotations, face pulls, rows. I like run through about 4 or 5 exercises. 1 set, high reps, super lightweight, get the blood flow. So that way when I come over here, I'm ready to go. So I usually go empty bar, 1 red, then I go 220, then I go up to 275, 330. My next set will be 375, 3 reds. And then at this point, because I want to go about 424, what I might just do is actually take 385 instead of 375, because then that could be my last warm up. So in reality, like if you're working up to a top set, and again, it depends on what you're working up to, but you should probably, after an empty bar, only be taking like 4 to 5 warm ups. And I always keep it like this, right? A bar, I'm hitting for like 5 to 8. 1 plate, I'm doing 5 to 8. After that, my second warm up, I'm doing like 3. And then if following that triple, all singles. Like I just hit singles, working my way up. At that point, you should be warmed up. You just want to kind of feel the weight. You don't want to waste energy. Conserve your energy for that top set. And that's where you're going to be your strongest. So that's how I do it. Here's another good topic for you guys. So a lot of you guys want to compete in powerlifting, but maybe you train at a gym that only has standard plates. What I would recommend is if you do sign up for a meet, you're getting ready to compete, find a gym, something like a Power Build, and compete or train on the equipment that you're gonna compete in. So, you know, if you're using combo racks, obviously, kilo plates, the proper bars, all of that stuff, it matters. Standards versus kilos, they definitely feel different. There's no doubt about it. So you don't want to come to a meet where it's already new and then feel surprised because the equipment is also foreign to you. So highly recommend, get to a powerlifting gym at least a few sessions before your first meet, or any meet for that matter. Tom, you want to give the handy?
What do you mean by that?
If you guys don't know, Tom is my official handy guy. So he's dropping dimes, always. Nationals, in the gym, it just always happens to be you. Yep, single. Man, that felt way better having a handoff. I feel like I haven't had a handoff in like since I've been back. It's been doing like self handoffs for everything. I feel okay with it, but it definitely helps. That's a good topic. So if you guys are like training by yourself, or maybe you train in the gym, but you don't want to ask somebody for a lift off, highly recommend just ask somebody to get a handoff. If you have somebody that's like trustworthy and kind of knows what they're doing, because you could just set up better. You're going to be able to maintain better positioning. Once you're doing a self unrack on the bench, it's almost impossible to not lose a little bit of positioning. So you're going to be in a little bit of a disadvantageous position during the press itself. Don't get crazy. Everyone thinks they're jumping 100 pounds every lift all the time. Don't work like that. Gotta chip away, chipping away. That's why you see a lot of people drop off. That's why there's a lot of 315 benchers. There's not a lot of 405 benchers. That's why there's more 405 benchers than there is 500-pound benchers. So those next 100 pounds, that could be a long time. I think from me going from, let's say 315 bench to 400, dude, it was like 2 years, maybe longer. Probably a little longer, honestly. It takes time. You gotta enjoy the fucking process. So this is the top, 424. We just hit 385, felt pretty damn smooth. 424 is what I had in my mind today. I want to hit it, but I want it to be smooth still. I don't want it to be like a fucking RP10. So that's the key as well. Like on this like road to kind of like building back up, I'm not really gonna be in here like maxing out. I want to hit a little bit, you know, bigger number week to week or bi-weekly, while still making it look smooth. That's how you're gonna keep building. That's how you're gonna make, you know, consistent progress. If I come in and I fucking max out today, now next week's gonna take a hit. Now I'm gonna probably feel a little sluggish, a little taxed for the next session. I don't want that. Momentum. Every single session, every single week, every single block.
Nobody cares.
Here we go. Power Build legend in the house. MC Kenzie.
Legendary to be in the house.
This is our HR for Power Build. So if you guys have any problems, email Kenzie Homestead, powerbuildhr@gmail.com.
Bye.
She will not answer you.
Bye, love you.
Love you so much.
Keep it real. Lift every weight that's here. Put it all
I'm
on
gonna
her.
really try.
Just,
I'm gonna try.
Don't shit it all out.
I won't.
Bye. Bye, Sutran.
I get fatter in between sets? What the fuck? I don't know what just happened there. I thought I got on the third hole last time. Maybe I was only in the second.
Maybe you're fooling yourself the whole time.
All right, Tom. Down and up. Hang on, I better chalk up for this. Time to get strong again. Maybe not as smooth as I wanted. I felt really good on the way down. On the way up, I'm like, God damn, it's not as strong as I used to be. No, that was all right. All right, now I'm gonna do my 3x5. Probably gonna just go yellow into 2. Thank you, sir. You the man. Yeah, I'm good now. Appreciate it, Tom. What I always like to do, following top set, I'm more of a top set, wherever the RPE should be. Like today it was supposed to be a 9, which probably where that was. Maybe even a 9.5, if I'm being honest with myself. But, you know, back downs, I like to start a little more conservatively. Like of recent, I've been doing like 3 working sets following a top set. So 3x5 here, I'm gonna start with 342. I think that'll be pretty smooth, pretty conservative. And what I like to do is kind of ramp it up each set. Getting to that last set now, I'm either gonna do a few extra reps, kind of an AMRAP to, again, a certain RPE, usually like an 8.5, 9. I don't wanna go till failure. Or I'll hit just 3x5 and then I'll actually take some weights off, do a little drop set, maybe 8 reps, 10 reps. Like with this, I'm gonna probably end up just doing a drop set, bringing it down to 2 reds, crank it out for like 10 reps. So not exactly powerlifting specific right now, but we're working our way back, getting in some hypertrophy with the drop sets, and then a lot of accessories to follow. Like that fucking pin, that's not right either. You better be a fucking handyman if you want to open your own gym, because you're gonna be fixing shit constantly. Machines, bathrooms, toilets, fucking walls, everything. Literally everything. Lights, doors. At this point, I feel confident to say I'm an amateur plumber. Not gonna lie, I don't fuck with electric. I don't do that shit. But anything else? You want me to do some like handyman shit, like hanging stuff, fixing stuff? I got you. Yeah, it's nonstop. People like to break shit. Trust me, you want to be the person that can do that. You don't want to be hiring somebody every single time, because they're gonna be, you might as well just fucking hire them full time and they could just stay at the gym for you. You're gonna need like full-time maintenance crew. Yes, sir. Here's another one. Belt during bench. Always get that question a lot too. Should I wear a belt when I'm benching? Really depends. I always tell everyone, first time I tried a belt while benching, didn't like it, thought it just didn't help. But then, I don't know, a year went by. I ended up just keeping it on for a couple sets. Felt a little bit better. I always kind of explain it as almost like a physical cue. Feeling the belt, triggers in my mind, all right, breathe a little better, brace a little better, stay tighter, which translates into better press. So if you think it can help, use it. If you don't like it, don't use it. Simple as that. I got another one. I got another one for you. If you guys want to be powerlifters, you want to compete in powerlifting, train how you will compete. So you'll notice I'm pausing my reps because you're going to have to pause in a competition. So why inflate your numbers? Come meet day, you're not ready for that long pause and you fucking miss an opener, or you just don't come anywhere near your goal number for that meet. So train how you're going to compete. Hit depth, pause your bench, lock out your deadlifts. You have a meet coming up. Commands are something that they trip up a lot of people. You see so many people go into their first meet or any meet and they miss a rack command or they miss a start command. There's nothing worse than you see somebody hit an all-time PR and they miss a command so it doesn't count. So leading up to a meet, a block out, 2 blocks out, or 2 months out, just start having one of your training partners or one of your friends give you commands, no matter what the lift is, just so you're hearing it. Muscle memory, that way on meet day, you won't have to think about it. You'll know what to expect. You'll be able to execute the lift and just understand what commands are coming up so you don't miss based on a stupid rack command, you know what I mean? This is how I get more done with less time. I'm gonna superset shoulder press, a tricep, and a bicep. Basically all my accessories right now, 10 to 15 reps. Usually start a little bit lighter weight, higher reps, add some weight, bring the reps down a little bit. Not as strict on exact rep ranges. Kind of want to go for more of a feel. Make sure I'm working the muscle. Make sure I'm getting that burn, that pump. That's when I know I'm done. I know fucking 16-year-old Kevin's watching this right now like, I do 4 plates on my shoulder press. Shut the fuck up. It's not always weight. It's about the quality of rep. Oh, you motherfuckers thought I was gonna do 2 arm. No, this is a single arm, motherfucker. Ah. Oh, goddamn. It's getting heavy as fuck. But again, guys, make sure when you see me doing this shit, control on the eccentric, trying to be explosive during the concentric. So I'm not trying to wing through these fucking movements. Like I could do more weight. I could start throwing shit around. Control, feel the muscle working, target the muscle that you want to work. So when I'm doing like a fucking bicep curl here, I'm not fucking yanking on the damn machine. Use the bicep, squeeze. Here we are. Good old fly, reverse fly. I literally end every one of my primary bench days with this exercise. Obviously, a lot of us are always doing pressing movements. Flat press, shoulder press, it's always a press, right? So the pecs, they're gonna get super tight. Pec minor, you're gonna start feeling a lot of stress in that area. Fly is a great way to open the chest up. If you're always just pressing, you're gonna literally just keep getting tighter in here. And that's when you're gonna increase the chance of potentially, tweaking a pec, or it's just gonna cause a lot of discomfort during those pressing movements. This, I like to call it almost like a maintenance exercise. Get that good stretch. It's gonna help not only build muscle, but keep you healthy for the long run. God damn, that's a good burn. Another key with the flies, if you notice, when I'm squeezing through the top, I open my hands on the grip and almost try and clap my hands together. And what I'm doing though is I'm just squeezing my chest in order to bring my hands together. I'm not thinking pull or like curl with my bicep. Keeping my arms, slight bend in the elbow, but more so squeezing with the chest. And I'm almost trying to bring my hands together at the top. And you will feel a much better burn and pump when you do this exercise like that. Then to follow it up, obviously you're coming with the chest fly. You're always on this machine, right? You're always on the pec deck. It could do both. You might as well just fucking turn around and do the reverse fly as well to target those rear delts. Also crucial with primary bench day, trying to get a bigger bench, the rear delts are gonna help stabilize that positioning on the bench press. So you don't want weak rear delts. Build those rear delts. They're gonna help build that base. They're gonna set the base for the press itself. Plus, rear delts, creating that shelf with low bar squats. Rear delts are key, don't neglect them. You motherfuckers just follow along with me, I'm gonna get you strong as fuck. And when I say I do this literally every primary bench day, I literally mean it. I feel like a lot of times, everyone wants to mix things up, and it is good. Obviously, you want to keep things fresh. You want to enjoy your training, but you don't need to mix up the accessory exercises weekly. Sometimes not monthly. Sometimes maybe not even for a small training cycle. It could be implemented every single primary bench day or whatever day we're talking about to improve maybe the primary lift, or maybe to bring up that weak muscle group. You know, sometimes we all get caught up in people doing all these fancy exercises and doing shit that's kind of a little unnecessary, really. The basics work, guys. Some of the best bodybuilders in the world, best powerlifters in the world, literally repeat same exercises over and over and over again. They perfect them, they make the most of them, they make sure every rep is quality, and that's how you build, and that's how you progress consistently. Let's do a weigh-in. We're gonna document my weight throughout. If I have to get up to fucking 300 pounds to bench 500, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck happened here? That's why you can't have nice things. Everyone's breaking shit.
Physique check.
We have like 2 abs coming through.
There you go.
Am I looking like I'm ready for the IFBB Pro in
Yeah.
the next 6 months, or do you think
It's like 8 weeks out.
Earlier I was 242, but we got to document it for the YouTubes. I lost some weight. That shirt's heavy. 239.4. So if you guys don't know, I compete in the 242 weight class, so we're right on track. Another little gem for you though, if I'm competing, I always try and be 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds even over the weight class for my training weight, because obviously you're gonna recover better, your body's gonna handle the wear and tear of training more, and cutting 3 to 5 pounds can literally be done by manipulating water. So you don't have to worry about depleting yourself before meet week or meet day. You can just manipulate water, weigh in, rehydrate, and you should be able to perform as good, if not better, than you do in training on meet day when it actually matters. All right, guys, that was episode 1. Make sure you subscribe to the motherfucking channel. Check out the content. We got all kinds of content, not just with myself, but with the whole Power Build team. Great content that's informative, entertaining, and actually useful. Ring the notifications bell, leave a comment, and share with your friends, share with your grandma, share with your aunts and uncles, share with your pen pals, share with your Tinder date. That's all we got. We'll see you in episode 2.